back at Rivera Motorsports. We got Leo back there. Say hi, Leo. So we're gonna be doing a wing install on a 2016 Mustang. We basically took off the old one and they had messed this up. Like, let me show you guys all this stuff. They destroyed this trunk. So this is the way you don't do it. They over torqued these bolts a little bit too much. That caused this paint chipping, this whole warping and everything. So we're gonna be installing one. We just wrapped it. It's gonna be carbon fiber, so it's gonna be nice and cool. And it's raining out here, boys. Woo! In quarantine times. Woo! So here is the wing. Nice and shiny, carbon fiber. We're going to be using a heat gun and a plastic little pry tool just to get all this gunk off, like 3M tape. If you don't use a heat gun, it's a lot harder. So you want to just scrape it off with plastic so you don't scratch the paint. So you don't end up like how this stuff does. So yeah, take a little time lapse. Alright guys, let me give you a little closer look at what we're doing. Basically, you don't want to keep it too close. The heat gun is because you will burn the paint, so be careful. Basically what Leo's doing over there is just scraping up a little plastic tool. The plastic basically will not scratch the paint, which is good, because if you use any metal tools or anything, you're going to scratch it, and that's not what you want. Also, don't get your extension cord in the water because you're going to die. It's raining out here, boys, and we're still going, so let's get it done. So we got the hard part done of removing the stuff. So as you can see, there's still residue. We're just gonna grab some little bit of glass cleaner. We're gonna try to get it as clean as possible. Sometimes you can't get it super clean, that's okay, because we're putting new glue anyway, so it doesn't matter. But we want to do 100%. We're gonna make sure it looks good, and you know, whenever somebody else takes off the wing, they don't see what we saw, which was a ton of goop and paint chipping and stuff. Sadly, we are gonna leave it like this. The customer is selling it. So all I can say is we're gonna try to get it the best we can and then install this wing. Putting some 3M tape on this. Reason you put 3M tape on this is so you can have the extra security and it doesn't fly off on the freeway, because we know what that's about. So there's some bolt holes already here, but just for extra measures we have the tape there. So let's go ahead and slap this thing on. So we did the wing. I didn't really take videos of us doing it because we're just trying to get it done, you know. Customer was supposed to pick it up yesterday, but he didn't. So that's what the wing looks like. I don't know if you guys can see that. Looks way better than the last one. It's also way more sturdy. Once it stops coming down a little bit, I'll show you guys what we did and how we did it. For now, we're just gonna be doing the carbon fiber mirrors. Let me go and show you what they look like. And then we're gonna do the mirror covers, carbon fiber as well. And these came out immaculate. The customer bought the car and it was very neglected. Did not take care of this car. They messed it up. They did all kinds of bad stuff to this car. So when we pulled off these mirrors, they slid right off. They had no force come off with them. Usually they have tabs that come off with it. The tabs, they actually broke. As you can see, this one's okay, it's like a little bit, but it still came off like nothing. Usually it takes a little bit of force to get them off. So when we do this, we're gonna put a little bit of 3M tape as well. We don't want them flying off on the freeway. You know how much these cost? They're like 50 bucks per piece. You don't wanna be spending 50 bucks, that's just throwing away gold. He said he's never gonna be pulling it off. We wrapped it to where, you know, it looks great. It's not gonna come off. This is great material. It's also a painted surface, so it'll stick really well. So what Mr. Leo is doing is applying the tape. He put some heat on it with the heat gun. So that's nice and warm and toasty. Alright guys, so I just finished up the mirrors. They look spectacular. Look how good that looks. And then we got the wing going, so now you got the little carbon fiber look. Before you had the carbon fiber and then you had this weird little red line, like a SI line.
Yeah, the 3M carbon fiber.
The 3 iron carbon. Hey, Dizzo, what's up?
up?
So we got the carbon fiber wing out here. I'm gonna show you guys how that looks. Ooh, it's nice and wet, literally. Oh, looks great. What do you think, Leo? Do you approve?
Kind of.
Kind of. Why kind of?
No, I'm just joking.
Looks great though. They had the bolt holes and we did the bolt holes. We had to drill out a bunch of stuff, and then we just did a bunch of 3M tape. And she sat really flush, she sat really nice. This wing is not made for this body style, so we had to modify the trunk quite a bit. But the end result looks great. Just look at that. Woo! We got the booty of the S550. This came out really good. We're happy with this. So on this car, we did a bunch of stuff. He wanted the downpipe on. He wanted the muffler welded back on. We did all of that here. If you need any needs, go ahead and hit us up right here at Rivera Motorsports. So let me know, guys, and DM us.